find glyph of warding very, very confusing in both versions of the 5e rules. 2014, 2024, both confusing. So the description of the spell says that you can place the glyph on a surface such as a floor or a table, or inside an object that can be closed, such as a book or chest. Since tables, books, and chests can all be moved and can all be of wildly different sizes, that tells us that we can put the glyph on objects of pretty wide-ranging size. It can be on a surface no larger than a 10-foot square, so it can be fairly large, but it can also be really, really small. So in theory, if you could put this on something that could close that was very, very small, such as a locket or a coin perhaps, you could put it on something small enough to carry around. But if you move the object more than 10 feet from where the spell was cast, the glyph detonates, which means you can't carry these around in your pocket and pass them out to people, but it's great for putting on something that you need to stay in place safely, such as a wizard's spellbook, a chest full of treasure, things like that. Now, where it gets complicated is when you cross dimensional boundaries, such as teleportation, going through a gate to another plane of existence, or into a bag of holding or a portable hole. Because those are extra dimensional spaces, it's not totally clear if that counts as moving more than 10 feet. If you took a string and made it 10 feet long and pulled that string into your bag of holding, it would be less than 10 feet by that distance. But allowing us to move things into that pocket dimension means that we can then pull it back out somewhere else to set off the effect of those glyphs of warding intentionally. So is that what we want from the spell? Probably not. So in my opinion, crossing a dimensional boundary is effectively traveling an infinite distance. You are simultaneously going just a tiny little bit, but also an infinite distance. So I have always ruled that when you cross a planar boundary with a glyph of warding, whether it's into something as simple as a bag of holding or a gate to another plane of existence, that will set off the glyphs of warding on the close side of that barrier.